For no word from God will ever fail. Luke chapter 1 verses 37. Hello beautiful family, a very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Thank you so much for coming back. This channel is definitely one of the channels that has to teach you the best ways to make okra stew. If you've been here for a very long time and you do not have your okra stew game stronger, then I don't know. Please stick around. Let's make a very quick and easy okra stew together. I'm going to go ahead and season my protein of choice. I chose some minced meat. Okay, I am going to use some cow foot, cow stomach, the intestines, all that good stuff. Okay, go ahead and use any meat of choice. I also love some sardines in here, like very fresh herrings. I'm going to season that as well. Grind some herbs, garlic, ginger, and a bit of pepper, and pour it all on the meat and add a little bit of water. And I'm going to go ahead and steam this meat until they're very nice and tender. While that is all going, I'll go ahead and chop some onions and all the choppables. I mean, I have some tomato. I also be chopping some of the okra as well and blend a few of them. And I also go ahead and chop my spinach. Okay, we are going to add a little touch of spinach to this so that it becomes very nice and green. We like that greenery in our okra stew. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and do just that, and once done, I'm going to go ahead and blend the tomato seed together with some pepper and a bit more of onions and ginger and garlic and all that good stuff. It's basically going to be the base of the stew. All right, so while I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and check on the meat. It's doing amazing. The fish, you don't have to overcook it. I just cooked this for just about 5 minutes. I'm done with all the prepping. It's the perfect time for me to start with the stew base. So I'm going to just transfer the meat pot to the other side and start with the stew. So in the stew, I'm going to go ahead and start it with a bit of palm oil and some chopped onions. Fry it for about 2 minutes or until it's nice and caramelized, and then go in with my tomato base. We don't need too much tomatoes in our okra stew. It has the pepper, the garlic, ginger, and stuff. Okay, I'm going to add everything here. Basically, this is the base of the stew, and add the chopped tomatoes. Okay, mind you, it is very important to reduce the amount of tomatoes you use in your okra stew, especially if you want it to be very nice and slimy. I'll go ahead and rinse the blender, add enough more water to this, cover it, and allow this to cook on a low to medium heat for about 5 more minutes. As easy as that, I'm going to add all my steamed meat to this and add a little bit of the stock. Stir it gently together because our stew is getting very close now. I like my okra stew not to be too thick. I like the consistency to be a bit runny. And so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more of the fish stock as well, just to balance it out. And I'm going to give it a good stir, cover it, allow it to simmer through so that the broth and everything comes very well together. It's so good. And while doing that, I'll go ahead and now cook my okra on the side. In the water that I'm going to use to boil the okra, I'm going to add just a teaspoon of bicarbonate soda or a cow, and it's going to help really bring out all the sliminess out. And the okra, as I said earlier, I went ahead to blend about 1/4 of the okra and just chop the rest. So that is what I'm adding here. I'm adding everything together and go ahead and gently stir everything up, and also allow it to cook for just about 2 minutes, and then add some of the spinach for more greenery and for more flavor as well. You do not have to overcook your okra at all. Your cooking time should be not more than 5 minutes, okay? So that you are able to retain the sliminess and also the nutrients as well. All right, so once everything goes in, gently stir everything together and allow it to cook for an extra 3 minutes on a low to medium heat, and then you'll see that your okra is well intact, very, very well slimy, and lots of nutrients to enjoy. Okay, time for the very final stage now, and it's time to mingle. So I'm going to go ahead and put my okra, the cooked one, to my base of the stew and gently stir everything together. At this point, all that you have to do, taste for salt. If you think you need to adjust, please gently do it right now, and gently stir everything together and lower your heat to a very, very, very low heat and allow everything to simmer for just 2 minutes. Your okra stew is done. I don't think there is any other recipe that you can make and get the best okra stew as quick as this one. So please make sure you save it, share with your friends and family, and of course, you are going to make the best okra stew ever. I'm going to be called the okra stew queen from now onwards. There's lots more recipes on okra stew and soups and, all types. I'm going to link it below so that you get well informed on each and every one on how to make it. Okay, we are going to pair this with a very soft bangkung, of course. Amazing. It's so delicious. Thank you so much, family, for watching right to the end. I really hope that you enjoyed this recipe and you're going to give it a try. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to gear you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe to join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again, and as always, know that you're so beautiful just the way you are. I will see you in my next one. Have a blessed day. Bye.